What is going on, you guys? My name is Takeshi Tor, and I'm back with another Dragon Ball video for you guys today. And guys, if you are new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe and make sure you turn on all notifications so you guys don't miss a beat. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and dive into today's topic. So, in the recent episode of Dragon Ball Super Heroes, we got a new transformation. And this is a new transformation that we haven't really seen. And this transformation is called Super Saiyan Blue Control Berserk. We got the official name, guys, and this form is just very interesting. It's not like normal Super Saiyan Blue. Vegeta's eyes are a little bit different, the aura is a little bit different. You get a mixture of blue and you get a mixture of like a purple. This transformation is very interesting, and we're going to go ahead and dive into it. And I also wanted to include to the fact that I'm going to break this up into 4 parts. So part 1 is going to be about what the transformation is. I'm going to explain the facts and pretty much the background of it. Part 2 is going to be about the connection to the anime, and the third part is going to be about the connection to the manga and how it affects the manga, and how we actually see a little clip of this sort of idea of Super Saiyan Blue and how it's actually mastered, and it has a different twist to it. And lastly, part 4 is going to be about the future of the series, about Vegeta and Goku, and how Toriyama is writing a specific way, and how he's using his ideas for Vegeta and Goku, and how Goku is going to go towards his way and Vegeta is going to go a different way. And it's just really interesting to see what Toriyama is doing here. And for the future of Dragon Ball, it's going to be interesting to see where Vegeta goes and where Goku goes. But with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and dive into part 1 about this new transformation. Alright guys, so part 1 is what is Super Saiyan Blue Control Berserk. Kind of an odd name, not gonna lie. It's a name that I didn't really expect for a transformation, especially a new transformation like this. But that's what they decided to call it. Once again, they make a weird name for a new transformation. Sort of reminds me when Dragon Ball Super first came out, and we all know which transformation I'm talking about. I'm talking about Super Saiyan Blue. But when it first came out, they said Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. And that name is just really confusing. And to break that down, that basically means having a power of a god, but combining that God Ki with Saiyan Ki, and you get Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, also known as Super Saiyan Blue. But they really should have just said Super Saiyan Blue from the start, but it is what it is, and that's what it's mostly called today. Now, obviously, in Dragon Ball Super Heroes, we get this transformation called Super Saiyan Blue Control Berserk. So what is it specifically? Well, does it mean that Vegeta has a new technique? No, it's just that his power level has gone way higher than what it was. And no, it's not a different type of version of Ultra Instinct or anything. It's just a power boost and for his power to go up even more. Vegeta's new transformation is a combination of everything for the most part. And obviously, we see Vegeta's appearance to be a lot different. So, like I mentioned before, he has the purple aura around him. And the reason why he has that is because if you go back and watch the episode, Crumpler is using this energy like beam, and he's using this energy blast, and it kind of surrounds Vegeta, and he's sort of like trapped. It's almost like the Hawkeye, but it's like an energy like force. It's like an energy beam. He's like, or his pupils are a little bit different, and his aura is different too, and his whole demeanor and his just attitude is different too. And we see this, and after he contained this new power up, it was pretty much the end of it, and Crumpler was easily defeated. But obviously, it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the next few episodes here. Although his hair is still blue, we can still see that he's rocking like a darker side of blue, as well as a change in the eye color. So, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and dive into the connection to the anime, because it gets really interesting to see where this transformation goes, as we saw a similar transformation with Super Saiyan Blue Evolution and Dragon Ball Super in Tournament of Power against Jiren. And I'm going to connect the dots and pretty much explain the similarities and the differences between Super Saiyan Blue Control Berserk and Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. Alright guys, so for part 2, I'm going to dive into the connection to the anime. Now obviously Dragon Ball Super Heroes is not canon, but there are connections between Super Saiyan Blue Control Berserk and Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. And not to mention, guys, I actually had been saying the shortened version of this new transformation. It's actually Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Control Berserk. Now, if that's a weird name, then I don't know what is, okay? I mean, that is just way too long for a transformation. So to cut it short, I'm calling it Super Saiyan Blue Control Berserk, okay? I have to shorten it. That is way too long of a name. But anyway, you see the difference between non-canon shows and obviously the anime and manga and the movies. But another difference that I did notice while I was actually researching this new transformation, and I don't really see a lot of other people talking about it, it's just the fact the whole idea of this new transformation is a little bit different from the previous ones. So we all know in Dragon Ball Super, they're always looking for something new as far as like art style or just in transformations. Well, to some effect, we get some pretty cool transformations during the tournament, and obviously we get Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. Now, this is almost kind of like a step up of normal Super Saiyan Blue. It's almost kind of like Super Saiyan Evolution is like Super Saiyan 2, but the difference is Super Saiyan Evolution is just a power-up of normal Super Saiyan Blue. Now, we obviously see in Dragon Ball Super that Vegeta is starting to go his own way and Goku is starting to go his own way too. We see Vegeta trying to develop more into Super Saiyan Blue and actually use that power more and learn how to master it, whereas Goku is just using Ultra Instinct and he wants to master that, and obviously he did during the tournament, but he wants to take it a step beyond. So now Vegeta's appearance in Super Saiyan Evolution that we saw in Dragon Ball Super, it's really interesting because we're seeing Vegeta have just almost kind of like a God Destruction type of feeling. Like this new transformation that we got in Heroes is really similar to Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. The hair is darker, the pupils are a little bit different in the eyes, and just the connection is very similar. They're stronger than normal Super Saiyan Blue, and they're probably as strong as Super Saiyan Blue Goku 20 times Kaioken, but it's still not stronger than Ultra Instinct. So we see that Vegeta is going his own path, which is what I was mentioning before. But with that being said, there's connections to the manga too, and I'm going to show you guys a little snippet of the page of the manga, and this is coming from chapter 24, guys, during the Zamasu arc, and the arc is a lot different than the anime. So let's go ahead and dive into part 3. Alright guys, so for part 3, we're going to be talking about the connection to the manga. Now obviously I made the connection to the anime already, but the manga is very interesting because if you read the manga, it is completely different from the anime. You'll get different situations and you get different scenarios that happen in the manga that don't happen in the anime. So that's why it's always important to read the manga, because let's say something happens in the manga or a new character pops up or whatever, and if it goes into the anime, most people don't understand because they didn't read the manga. So that's why I encourage everyone to read the manga, and that's why I've actually slacked off sometimes reading the manga, and it's really important to read it, and I have to read it more myself, but I have read it a good amount to know when characters come in or out that are from the manga. But getting back to the topic at hand, in chapter 24 of the manga, Vegeta explains to Trunks the complete mastered Super Saiyan Blue, which is what happens to Goku during his fight with Zamasu. And the point of this is that Goku is concentrating to one point where no energy is wasted so that he can just fight all out, because Super Saiyan Blue uses a lot of stamina. This is almost similar to the Kaioken technique, but the difference is that the stamina for the Kaioken is a lot more stress on the body. That's why when Goku was using it against Hit, his muscles were almost torn to shreds, because the Kaioken is just a big power booster. It could completely destroy your body, and that's why it's important for Goku to really master Super Saiyan Blue, so that way he doesn't have to worry and he can use that more in fights and last longer. So obviously we see the clip in the little snippet of the manga page where Vegeta is actually explaining this to Trunks, and you hear Trunks say what, and then Vegeta says Blue's weakness is that its full power lasts only for a short while. He faced that weakness and overcame it. And then Trunks says, so that means right now Goku is, and then Vegeta says Goku is 100% on Super Saiyan Blue, and he pretty much confirms that Super Saiyan Blue is complete and Goku has finally achieved the mastery of Super Saiyan Blue. So that's why there's a lot of connections, and there's a lot of people who are saying that this Super Saiyan Blue Control Berserk is similar to Mastered Super Saiyan Blue, but it's a little bit different because Super Saiyan Blue Mastered is really mastered. Like, Goku mastered it during his fight against Zamasu. I'm not 100% sure if Vegeta actually mastered it. I just think because of the blast that Klumper used against him, Vegeta was able to combine the negative energy in his Super Saiyan Blue energy, and he was able to balance it out and get this Control Berserk form that we see. So that's why there's a lot of connections to the manga, and we actually could see this maybe in the future of the manga, where we could see Control Berserk Vegeta in it, but we'll have to wait and see. But that being said, guys, let's go ahead and dive into the last part of the video, where I talk about Goku and Vegeta and where the future is heading with these two characters in the series. Alright guys, so for the last part of the video, I'm going to dive into the future of Vegeta and Goku. And what I mean by the future, I mean where the series is going, where the manga is going, recent movie that just came out a year ago, and how it's going to add on to the next movie and where that's going to go. There's so many things that are going to be added, and the future just seems really bright for Dragon Ball. So, just based upon everything I've said with Vegeta and his new transformation, and Goku of obviously having the ability to use Ultra Instinct and actually use it with other forms as he's actually learning. So, for example, in the Granola arc, when he's using Super Saiyan God, he's actually learning how to use Ultra Instinct while in that form. And we clearly see Goku's starting to get used to it, and he's able to use Ultra Instinct while he's not specifically in that form, but he's using Ultra Instinct with other different transformations, which is really neat, and it's going to be really interesting also where the Granola arc goes into the future. But we clearly see Toriyama really creating a difference between Vegeta and Goku, and instead of always having the two characters battle it out with each other, because we all know throughout the years it was always the rival of Vegeta and Goku and how they're supposed to hate each other, but that's not how it's supposed to be, in my opinion. I think in my eyes, I think it's great that Vegeta is going his own way and Goku is, because it brings more dynamic to the series, and I just love the way Toriyama is writing it and the way he's using these characters and how he's creating their own pathway for them. So we obviously know that Goku is still stronger than Vegeta and always will be, because he's obviously the main character, of course. But still, giving Vegeta a new form in Dragon Ball Super Heroes and in Dragon Ball Super, the anime, where he got Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, really shows you that Toriyama is really trying to create a pathway for Vegeta, and possibly we see Vegeta go toe-to-toe against Toppo, and he had God Destruction power, so we really see where Vegeta's climbing to that God Destruction power, and Goku's leaning more towards the Ultra Instinct that the Angels have and the ability that they have. But obviously, during the Tournament Power, we see Vegeta get the new transformation, we see Goku get the new transformation. I don't really think they're really going to give Vegeta Ultra Instinct, and if they are, I don't think it's coming anytime soon, because obviously since Goku got it, then other people want Vegeta to get it. But people fail to realize, all the God Destructions don't even have Ultra Instinct, and they've been training thousands of years, and they still can't even master it. And for Goku as a mortal to actually master Ultra Instinct is crazy. And to think that Toriyama would give it to Vegeta that easily would just really diminish his character in the series as a whole, in my opinion. So we don't exactly know what this new form is capable of, because it's obviously new, and it's really only been out for not even a month. But we do know for sure that Vegeta is still getting a lot stronger, and he's climbing more towards that God Destruction level. And we also see the connection to the manga, where Goku was able to master Super Saiyan Blue, and I think that's where Toriyama is really trying to help Vegeta lead towards. I think he's trying to get Vegeta to where he can master Super Saiyan Blue, and Goku can just have Ultra Instinct. So I love how both characters are going their separate ways. But the stamina for Super Saiyan Blue has always been a key issue. And for Master Super Saiyan Blue to endure that and actually be able to overcome that is just really amazing. But I hope Vegeta actually is able to do it, and I think he will. But Vegeta still has long struggled in Goku's shadows in terms of power, but it's determined to surpass him with his own power if Vegeta can get to that God Destruction level, which I think he has the ability to. It's just a matter of how much work he's going to put into, and I just love the way Toriyama is doing this, guys. I cannot say it enough. I love what they're doing with Vegeta, and I love what they're doing with Goku, and I just can't wait to see what the future is for these two characters. But with that being said, guys, we're going to see where this leads towards in the movie for next year, and also into Dragon Ball Super Heroes and the anime if it comes back. It's going to be really interesting to see in the future of Dragon Ball and where these two characters head to. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am going to release a new video on Friday too, so make sure you are staying tuned for that. And guys, if you are new to this channel, please make sure you subscribe and click on all notifications so you guys don't miss a beat. With that being said, guys, my name is Takeshi Tora, and I'll see you guys in the next one.